Hi everyone. Um, I know there's probably quite a lot of questions, especially over where have I been? Why has there been three BFT? Maybe it was even four BFT statements. What is going on? All I can say about that situation is thank you all for your patience in regards to that. I can't comment further on what's happened. Um, yeah, basically, due to what it is, I can't comment further. But me and Mark are okay. Um, yeah, long story short, something bad happened, but I can't discuss it on here. So I'm going to have to say no comment on the issue. But we are getting everything resolved. Me and Mark are both fine though. But obviously that's going on. So that's why, because this all had to happen today, and that's why there was no episode. But I am here. We're ready to go. Finally. Sorry that I'm a day and 28 minutes late, but we will go for it. There's just one thing I want to tell you all, and that is a bit of an echo, isn't there? There's only 2 reacts left, so if you want to send in a react, now's your chance. Now let's get the intro on. Hi everyone. This will also be the last time you see me with my hair like this and my beard like this, because I'm going to go and get a haircut later. Well, technically later, because it is the 19th now. And obviously I'll be shaving this off too afterwards. So that will mean it'll be the last time probably on here you'll see me looking like this. But anyway, I know obviously there's a lot of questions about what's happened. Why did I have to all of a sudden disappear? And why was there no upload yesterday? I can't comment further on what it was, but me and Mark are fine. Just it was a personal incident that happened to us, but we're both fine. Please don't worry about us. And I will be basically continuing from now. So there's no Trash Tuesday tomorrow. It will be Trash Wednesday this week, and the episode will be out at 5 p.m. today. As in Tuesday the 19th of May. Me and Mark are fine, so please don't worry about us in context to all of this. As far as I know, we don't have to do anything. But Mark also withdrew from this live due to illness, and that was not related to what happened. But yeah, in regards to the statements, we should all be fine. It's very rare that I postpone an actual episode. I know I've postponed a few streams before, but I believe I had a look at the count of how many times I've delayed an episode. Believe it or not, we've done about 280 BFT episodes, and that was number 5 that was delayed. 2 were delayed in a row in 2023, and that was the last. That was the last delay we had. And then obviously I had a delay because I had COVID, and then I had a delay due to my grandfather's passing, but those were 4 years ago. But anyway, enough of that. Me and Mark all fine. That's all that matters in this situation. We're all going to get it sorted. Due to what it is, I can't comment any further, but something did happen, and for that reason, it wasn't fine for me and Mark to be on yesterday. But we're both okay now. It's just due to something that had happened. The live was pulled for security reasons. Alright, Battle for Trash 18 live, week 8 out of 12. We're finally there. Last week's votes. Voter save. We'll get through this quick. BMO 46.9, Stan 40.8, and Ditto on 12.2. And it finished with Ditto getting 12.8% of the vote, but still losing by 8%. He did go up. They did go up 12.8%. Stan dropped 7.5% and BMO dropped 5.2%. So with the largest rise was Ditto and the largest drop was Stan. That being said, it was always going to be hard here. There was a difference here of 28.6%. And that's quite a hard one to do. So for 28.6%, we'll do the maths here. That's 14.3 up. Ditto missed out by 1.5, and Stan didn't even dropped by half of that, so Ditto didn't really have a chance there. And with the voided vote, Stan... Oh, sorry, that is wrong, isn't it? Oh, yeah, this is the voided votes. There was a vote that was voided, and it finished Stan 28.5, Leanne 35.3, Beast Boy 36.2. But that doesn't really matter. But the midnight update of the second flash spinning, Leanne on 30.9, Beast Boy on 32.7, Stan on 36.4. Leanne on 27.3. This is how it finished. Drop of 3.6%, which in this case it was a vote to bin, so that's a good thing. Stan on minus 2.7. Largest drop was for Leanne, which in this case is good, and the largest rise was for Beast Boy, which in this case was bad, with 39%, going up by 6.3%. Stan saved himself there, and Beast Boy is out. Compared to the voided vote, Beast Boy lost both votes. Leanne dropped 8% and was actually bottom 2 in the first vote. Stan dropped down a second and really could have been binned. Went up 5.2% in that binning. And Beast Boy went up 2.8%. Increased the margin of elimination there. So really, was there a point? No. But in all fairness, that's why we did it. So SpongeBob versus Stan was this week's vote. Midnight update showed Stan on 53.3. SpongeBob on 46.7. That's not a very secure majority there when it's a battle of two. 53 looks impressive. It isn't. That's only 6-7% of the vote could flip it. Stan going down by 3.4 and SpongeBob going up by 3.3 would flip it. Now the vote to save. So it started with Belfort 21.1, SpongeBob 12.8, Beast Boy on 11.9, Ditto on 10.1, Bluebird, Caillou and Pin on 8.3, Doppler on 7.3, Stuart on 6.4, Standboy 5.5. Sorry? Oh, sorry. This is if they were binned. I will only discuss the top two then. Sorry. I'm like thinking, have I just leaked the vote there? If it was down to Stan being binned there, which I've wrote down wrong. So the top three at this stage was Belfort on 21.1, SpongeBob 12.8, Beast Boy on 11.9. If Stan was binned, that should say, Belfort is on 22.3, SpongeBob on 13.6, Beast Boy on 12.6. If Stan was binned, it would really change the vote here. Belfort on 24.2, Beast Boy on 13.7, Ditto on 11.6. But I can't really confirm what's happened there. We're just going to have to find out. Now, this is how the draw went, and this is what to expect on the delayed episode that is actually coming out tomorrow. And it is actually going to be released. I can confirm that. Hopefully. On the red team, which was randomly selected on the last stream, was BMO Richard, the survivor of the votes, that's SpongeBob Stan, and the winner of the rejoin. And on the blue team, it's Brian, Bismuth, Leanne, and Porbert. And I can confirm exclusively to you, we didn't get 1,000 votes. We weren't close. And that's the end of Battle for Bedrock Fish Total Sheet 11. Now, let's hope Roblox works this time. It's been a nightmare few days, hasn't it? But 1 hour's on the clock. We're going to get that on. 1 hour on the clock starts now. And let me just remind you guys, you have just 2 reacts left out of when I started this live. Could be more, could be less. This seems like a copy of the other SpongeBob game, to be honest. Oh, this is quite annoying. Why is it doing it like this? Right, let's try something else. No wonder it's getting so many downvotes. Remember when you were so shocked by the BFFA finale intro? Was that... I'm going to probably say the wrong thing here, but was that the one where the guy got hit in the face? This game will be locked. What's this about? Let's see what happens here. I want to know what happens here. What? I haven't got a timer on for this. Okay, it worked. What the hell was it on about? You don't have to imagine it, sadly. The timer's actually started now. But yeah, for those who are just joining in on, I've said it 4 times. It's a location. Oh no! Don't do that to me today, because honestly, after the last couple of days I've had, I will ban people for that. Don't do that to me though. But anyway, guys, long story short, why wasn't I here yesterday and why has the episode been delayed? Security reasons. But I can't go into detail about the security reasons. The only thing I can say to you, and this is going to be annoying, especially if you're very interested and want to know, no comment. That's all I can say. If you ask me, it's no comment. But yeah. But I have also seen that there's a rumour I went into the hospital last night. That's absolutely not true. I've heard of that rumour. That's incorrect. That's false. That didn't happen. Because if that had happened, I would have put health reasons. So just to clarify that one up, apparently there's a rumour going around that I've been in a hospital. I haven't been in a hospital today. Or Monday or Sunday. Wait, hang on a minute. There's something I've been thinking about. Did one of your videos get 1 million views by any chance? Sorry if I'm getting you confused with someone else, but didn't one of your videos get 1 million views? Because someone sent it in to the reacts, your video. It sent it in again, and I'm like, I'm sure I saw that the other day as well. Someone sent in a video very similar to yours in the reacts the other day. But I mean, obviously no one really saw it because, like, we had all those issues last week. Oh, that was you! Congratulations! How many? It's 5,000. That's crazy! 5,000. How much is your video? I'm having a look at your video. We are not doing added time. We have to find this out. 1.5 million. That is crazy. Do you know what? I haven't even got a tenth of that on any account that I've had. And do you know how long I've been on here? 12 years next Tuesday. I've been doing videos 12 years next Tuesday, and I have never been that close. Mark's Best is on TikTok. He has 4,000 followers. And you've done that all with one video. That is impressive. Honestly, guys, can we have a W for Cookie in the chat? Because that is an actual flex there. That is actually impressive. No one is here. Oh no, hold on. Is there no one here? Who just said L? Who just said L? You're banned. Alright, do you know what? I am in that mood because of the things that have happened in the last few days where I feel like being a giant bitch. So, do you know what? Someone go on Dan James Jargon's account and go and find out how many views his most viewed video has. I feel like being a bitch today. I'm in that mood. Yeah, I personally hate typos as well. I never make typos, but it does really suck when you make a typo because, like, yeah, long story short, my blood sugar's 3.2. Don't think anyone got that one. Oh, is that a Frank White joke there? Yeah, yeah, well done. Right, someone Google it. We are finding out his most viewed video. Right, not just is he getting a strike one, we're finding out. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Let's find out, shall we? It's not even fucking coming up. Was he private? Was it? His most popular video got 85 views and he's laughing at you. Yeah, right. Shut up, Dan. Strike one. New object show used to do Battle for Beans. You know what? That was nearly the name of Battle for Trash. I nearly called it that. But it became Battle for Trash because I wanted to chuck losers in the bin. I'm sure we had a joke season called Battle for Beans at one stage. Do you know what, though? When you have all those viewers, because I went viral on a website about 8 years ago. That was mental. That you must have had to have turned your phone off for about 5 days after that happened. One of my things went viral. It didn't go very well. But I'll publicly speak about it now. A couple years ago, I went viral on another website. I didn't do anything really relevant to, and I understand people's anger. Like, obviously, at that stage, I didn't really do anything that was really notable of actually, you know, the numbers I got. But still, didn't really excuse what they were saying about me. That being said, I did go famous once, and I had the most horrific stuff being like messaged to me. It was absolutely horrible. There was people sending me the most obscene stuff ever. People wishing death on me. People sending me shit. That's all I say on shit. But if you've been able to use social media about any sort of anxiety since that's happened, because I know from my own experience it can be quite, if it goes very viral, it can be quite a stressful thing to deal with. Have you been fine on the internet? I mean, believe me, I had one video of mine clipped the other month, and I had people telling me to fuck off and peg it. So, and that video got like what, 80 views. So, like, if I'm getting stressed over something that got like 40 views, what else is gonna stress me out? So. When I mean peg it, I can't say the thing on it for community guidelines, but they were basically telling me to off myself. But that was 8 years ago. I don't use that name that I was used on there anymore, but what I do find quite funny is I did look up the username that I used to use. Someone had made an entire news page about me passing away. And I was reading that, like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years after that had all happened. I'm like, what the fuck? Someone made an entire detailed fucking news story on my demise. What's going to happen next on that news story? They're going to approach me for comments. My microphone sounds too loud on it. Hang on. That was quite weird. But yeah, that's the you do have that experience when you go viral where or you do get lovely people that will comment really nice stuff, but then you will get the pricks. So just be prepared for that. You will get some pricks probably. I can't lie. I've muted the microphone, so can you hear a difference? You eat rocks. Why do you eat rocks? Does it sound quieter? Is that even a word? What am I meant to do here? I forgot. Yeah. By the way, why is there no sounds when you chat? What do you mean no sounds? Oh, do you mean in the chat? I don't know what happens. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. It sounds really terrible. It's like glitched. I honestly have no idea how the whole thing works, but it just doesn't. It's not very good, is it? For some reason, it just doesn't work with my computer. Hang on, let me have a go. Do I have the sound on? Yeah, I have the sound on. Let me turn that up for the yeah. Me write in test. Oh, the bloody keyboard isn't even working on this iPad. How annoying. Right, let me send a message in test. Oh no, it didn't play for me either. Oh, it did. You just can't really hear it, can you? To be honest, I don't know whether or not it's because I've muted the microphone a little bit and you're just not hearing it because you're hearing it from my microphone rather than actually hearing it out of my computer. Because that's what it is what it was on my old one. I didn't really notice the difference because what it was I just muted it for copyright anyway. Thanks for the spoilers. I did not know that. Well, some breaking news eggs. What? Some breaking eggs. Some breaking news, guys. Book has won a BFDIA, and I like to break eggs. I'll be honest, I haven't watched BFDI in ages. Well, again, maybe Needle would have won if they employed the more impressive voice actor in 2016, which was me. For those who don't know, I once auditioned to be the voice actor Needle, and they were like, nah, fuck off your shit. I don't even think I even got a response. I think they didn't respond to me. They responded to me about something to do with 10 words of wisdom, but nothing to do with BFDI or whatever for about 8 months. The only thing I got from that was about 4 comments saying, you sound like shit. Yeah, in an alternate universe, I could have been Needle. Call me Needy! Is that was that actually close or not? I think that's what you had to say. I think you had to say, call me Needy or something. I don't know. I don't really watch BFDI anymore. Who just said sus? I'll tell you who is sus, Jack and Jellyfy. You know what? They've missed out on an opportunity. If they hired me, Book would have lost and Needle would have won. I'm not that deluded, I'm taking the piss. Still though. Well, I mean, if I got the job there, I probably wouldn't be allowed to make this show. So there's one thing. Especially the way that I swear all the time, right? I wouldn't be allowed to do that probably. Because they'd be like, oh, you're swearing on live, you're fired. That probably would have been fun, but like, to be honest, I don't know if I would be able to cope with the pressure of that. Because obviously, there's a difference between what BFDI was 10 years ago and what it is now. It weren't very popular 10 years ago. I think there was about 2,000 people maybe that knew about it, and probably about only around, I'd say, 100 odd people actually in like the BFDI fan things. Now I reckon there's thousands. Still though, they've done good for themselves, especially during COVID. They did very well for themselves. One more. II is yeah, well, II has quite the controversy every now and then, doesn't it? But they're mostly doing alright. What the hell was that? Is that one of those abysmal AI jokes? What the hell? Guys, did you just see that? That's bullying. Is this just all a bunch of abysmal AI videos? What? I feel like I want to know what this is. I don't know why. I feel like I just want to know what this is about. Oh. What an idiot. Sorry, guys. Ugh, poop pipe maze. I'm sorry, is his grandmother up his arse? That's a sentence I never thought I'd be saying in my life. There's one. So it's saying you've got to collect 3, but how are you collecting them? It's saying I'm still on 0. I've just got 2 of them. This doesn't make any sense. Is that it? Have I done it? I have no idea. What am I meant to be doing? Why does it say get 3 burgers? You get the 3 burgers and then it doesn't work. Someone's managed to do it. I'm not top of the leaderboard here. So what's going on here? Do I have to do that all over again? How annoying is this? Let's go this way. What does this do? Over here. Another one. More than 3, innit? That's the 4th one I've got. What is this? Alright. So what am I meant to do now? The question of the day is, how has someone managed to complete this? How about if I go this way? That's a dead end. Alright. Oh. Right. Hello? What? Okay. Yes? Hello? Yay. I'm sorry, I did all that just to win some sort of award. Seriously? Alright. This is so stupid. I'm sure we've played this before anyway. Oh no. Eat the burger boombox. No, I'm not eating the burger. What do I want to hear? What? I'm sorry, I've done all that just so my avatar can be an old woman. What? This is so stupid. Oh my god. That's AI shit. Probably. Good guess. Cyberbullying. You know what? Well, that's a stupid thing to try and do. What? The checkpoint's not going through. Do you know what? Those memes where it just like appears on a computer. It was funny the first time, but it gets annoying when every single game just does it now. It was funny the first. It was. I will say it was funny the first time, but it isn't now. Right. So there we go. My eyes are hurting. That's because I've had barely any sleep. Might as well have done 8 live streams, let alone 1 last night. 35 minutes left, guys. There is does anyone want me to check the reacts for them? Because I know there was only 2 reacts left when I started. At least we're not having to play the guessing game. Let me just check for you there. What? I pressed the space bar. It doesn't matter. I'm having a look at this. Whoa. Just to confirm, we've had no reacts in yet. 2 reacts are still available. Only 2 videos left. Right, what am I supposed to do here? Right. That is cyberbullying. I pay £5. Oh, that's a joke. I can't be arsed. I'm sorry, what? That looks shit. We'll play that. No one send Bandit farting, please. Yeah, no one's sending Bandit farting. Oh, you've just made me say that. Oh, no. No, but seriously, no one send that in, please. That was annoying enough the first 2 times. Please, I honestly, can I just ask that no one sends that in? I am not interested in seeing Bandit from Bluey fart. Oh. Well, that's cyberbullying, that. We halfway. It doesn't show. Hang on. 32 minutes left. Where's the leaderboard? I knew there was a leaderboard. Now we're at the bottom. Now we're at the bottom because cyberbullying exists. That is bullying. Who just said sus? You're out. You're banned. Mother. Well, I just realised something else as well. We have under 10 streams left until I leave and join another channel called Too Much Insulin, aka TMI. That is, well, after this stream, 9 streams away. So that's 4 for bin days after this one, and 5 Trash Tuesdays. I'm sorry, what am I meant to do? Oh, what's going on there? Hang on. Let me, hey guys. Let me, hey guys. Just going to turn. Just going to turn. Just going to turn. Sit right. So you can. Well. Sit right. So you can. Well. Yeah, I don't know what is. I think you're hearing this. I don't even know what the hell you are actually fucking hearing. If you're even hearing me at all. So. Let me just put the break in that episode. Guys, it's not going to show in the actual chat. It's not. This is so annoying. In the actual chat, it's not. This is so annoying. With. Right, I've wrote that down now. See you, everyone. See you in 5 minutes.